So I want to start with a disclaimer. So I'm a little ill, and it's just a little. It's not a big deal. But want to just say, continue with yesterday's thought about pride, because it's such a huge issue, and gosh, we could talk about it forever. I'm not planning on. So just this one simple thought. Of course, you cannot. We cannot look at the Bible and talk about pride and not go to James 4:6 and those verses. So I'm going to do that dutifully, as one must actually, because it's so awesomely described here. So the promise to us is He gives greater grace. God desires, and God does give us greater grace, which means that we have grace. We have something that we have not deserved. We did not earn it, and yet it's ours. And then He wants to give more. Like it's a growth process in that God wants to give us more and more from His heart, gifts to us that we do not expect and did not deserve. But it says He gives a greater grace. Therefore, it says God is opposed to the proud, but gives grace to the humble. So wait. Is that a condition? Then does grace then have a condition? And the answer to that is no. Grace does not have a condition. But can I receive grace if I am proud? And the answer is no. The person who is proud in their hearts cannot actually receive a gift, because they have to earn it, because they feel they deserve everything. Pride tells us that we deserve everything and we don't need a handout, right? That's the term. That's the demeaning term about grace, and how foolish man's heart is. This pride will take many to hell one day. They do not want salvation, because in their pride they say, I don't want a handout, I want to earn it. But there is no way to earn it, because you cannot be perfect enough for it. This is why you need to be saved through, by grace through faith. That's the only way it works. So anyways, then the next few verses, and I really want to make it short, and I know it's early morning, so for most of you watching it, so I'm gonna go simple on you. Submit therefore to God. This is verse 7. Submit to God. So this is an act of humility. I say, God, you are greater and I'm lesser. Not, I'm gonna live my life, God, and if you wanna, you can come along. Okay, those are two very different prayers. One is coming from a proud heart. One is coming from a humble heart. Draw near to God and He will draw near to you. Okay, so that's another act of humility. Drawing near to God. I seek God because I need Him. I look for Him. I am not saying I am the God of my life and I am living my life pretty darn well. And if you're interested, you can look on and you can then give me good amount, some good payment for it, because your blessings are due. It's time, because I have been such a good guy for you, God. So it's time that you give me my just salary, my due reward. Okay, not grace. No, not grace. I deserve it. A different story is I come near to God and I say, God, I'm humbling myself because I am in a low situation. I am not deserving anything, but gosh, I need it. Okay, so this is another term. Talks about sin. I don't want to go into that. Verse 9 also I want to skip, just because I want to, I want to keep it short and do not want to return to this yet another day, though it's an awesome theme. So verse 10, humble yourselves in the presence of the Lord and He will exalt you. So that's beautiful encouragement for us. Humble yourself in the presence of the Lord and He will exalt you. So once we are in the presence of God, once we have drawn near, we did not draw near to say, beat our chest and say, look, God, here, I'm such a good believer. I came here. I deserve. No. It's just that I am happy to be in your presence. I do not deserve to be here. I'm happy to stand in the last row. I don't care. I'm just enjoying this reality, because a humble heart can do that, can worship. A proud heart would do the other stuff, would come there and say, hey, where is my reward? Why are you not blessing me as I'm due? And if you remember from yesterday, Haman thought that he deserved an honor, but he didn't, and no one does actually. But God does want to honor us, but we can only receive it in humility and by humility, because the proud heart will look for something else always. So God bless your day and God bless your weekend, and have this heart of humility. Look at these verses and chew through them again and again, and the Spirit will, I'm sure, speak to you more.